We're here marking the patient. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to keep this private, but we're doing NeoGraft. And NeoGraft is a technique that harvests hair individually with a machine. It extracts them from the donor area, which is the back of the scalp, the area that we call the occipital area. And we use those donor follicles to replace hair where the hair is missing. So this young man has a high hairline, so we're going to drop it about a finger breadth down and blend it into the temple recesses that he has. So not only will he have a lower hairline, but he'll have a natural hairline. And I always say to patients, expect natural and expect age appropriate. So the first, after we mark him, what we're going to do is prepare the donor area. You can't have full length hair. It has to be trimmed down significantly, almost military style buzz cut. And the first thing after that is harvesting the hairs. So we'll put them on the table, sort of belly down, give local anesthesia. And by the way, this is done under local anesthesia only. So they don't go to sleep. They're not heavily sedated. They take a Valium just to take the edge off, make the anxiety less. And so the first part of the procedure is going to be harvesting the hairs. So once we get it nice and numb and we test for numbness, then we'll harvest the hairs. And that takes a while to do because each one has to be done individually. The machine literally collects it, and then we separate them out into single hairs, 2 hairs, and 3 hair groups. And we prepare them in a little petri dish in preparation for the second half of the procedure, which is putting them in. And so that comes later. Last part is local anesthesia in the front where the hairs are going to be placed, and literally inserting them one by one by one. So it's a labor intensive procedure. It takes the majority of a day. So we start early in the morning and we end usually in the afternoon sometime. The number of hairs that we transplant depends upon the need. So the greater the need, the more hairs we collect. And we can collect up to 3,000, 3,500. We're going to do 3,000 today. I think in order to achieve the results that he wants, we're going to aim for 3,000.